How's it going, guys? FullMetalMaster here. We're back with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, for me, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Well, actually, for you guys, it's also been a minute. It's been a week. And the reason why is I needed to take a break from Doki Doki Literature Club, but now we're back. And, I'm ready to chillax and relax because I just pre-recorded a series that would be coming in this summer, and it was pain. If we just had so many technical difficulties, as in it is a co-op, I guess you could say, but you'll have to see and find out. You have to see and find out. So, I'm just ready to chillax, relax, read some text, relax, and have a nice, fun time with the death and awesomeness that is this game now, apparently. So, let's hop right on in. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities from the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she is waiting for this chance, while Natsuki is rummaging in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki's unexpected sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her to see if she needs a hand. Looking for something there? Oh. Okay. Back in Monica. She never puts my stuff right in the back spot. What's the point in keeping your collection of organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch. Oh shoot! I forgot she has a voice. Natsuki slides a bunch of books, stacks across the shelf. Manga. You read manga too, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit that you are really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. What did he say? How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga stack of various books on the shelf, on one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know how you feel. You get closer to the box as she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series that I've never heard in my life. It's probably that probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's just simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass of that door. He points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was your tone of voice. But I can tell you one thing, fool. Consider this a lesson straight from. Don't judge a book. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the volume parts and goes out of the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls colored in attire freaking anime female poses. It's extremely mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm out of the closet. She takes me to the scene against the wall against the windowsill. She passes the ground next to her as I sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We couldn't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say it like that. It made me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I couldn't say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. Only a few seconds in, Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space in hopes that I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder much more eagerly than before we began reading. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Speaking of which, I don't do that with manga. If you guys do, let me know. I know some people that do that with anime. And it's just like, they'll go back, like, when a new episode's been released, after that episode's been released, they'll go back and start rewatching from the beginning again until that next episode's released, and I'm just like, I can't relate, I guess. This is something I don't do. I might rewatch all of Super whenever it comes out in dub again, but like once I've watched it, I've watched it. If I want to watch it again, I will watch the whole series, but I usually just don't go back to things. And if I do, it's because it's a video game and I'm playing it on YouTube. So that's where Pokemon comes. So there you go. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finished the series. Literally what I just said. Natsuki, you might be taking that number 2 spot. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. Monika's number 2 right now, but you may be taking that number 2 spot. Hey, are you even paying attention? I am, but there's nothing really has happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends at the high school. Typical slice of life there. Kind of grew out of these. It's rare for the writing to be entertaining, though, enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? I'm not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's much more fun sharing it with someone else that you like. I'm always excited to convey any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Get that question mark on her face. She's like, well, what you talking about? Hmm? You don't? It's not... I don't really know. What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends? Do you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. I just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Yeah, I can't relate to that society because all my friends, they read manga, they watch anime, so it's just like, they understand. I guess for a person that hasn't watched it, wouldn't understand. Okay, so one of my friends didn't see the point in anime because of the subtitles and the voices, because he couldn't understand it, and even with the subtitles, he just wasn't interested. But then DBZ Fighters came out, and then he got super, well, maybe not super invested, but like he got to a point of like, oh, maybe I should scope up the anime. He watched a couple episodes and he got interested. He hasn't watched it in a while, but he's interested. So it's just one of those things like, some things can change a person's opinion. If you can't change a person's opinion, maybe a game can, maybe something can. And I promise you that something can. So don't stress, don't worry. Something will. Trust, man. Trust, bro. Trust. Who shot? Anyway, ugh, I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge less than friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I kind of graduated toward the other losers over time. It's probably harder for someone like you. Because you're a super loser. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. Oh, my dad would beat the crap out of me. Found this. Oh, okay. Wow, that took a dark turn. At least it's safe in the club room. Except Monica's a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Oh, I was so ready for a jump scare just now. I was just like, do it. Like, heavy breathing, just like, no, I don't want a jump scare, man. I don't want a jump scare. Natsuki seriously collapses straight in front of me. Hey! Oh! What was that? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches to her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. Throws in at Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar immediately from forward and tears it open the wrapper. I told you not to give him. She doesn't finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry, Full. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Why I keep a snack in my bag for her? Anyway, so she was hungry. Interesting. Why don't we share our poems now? Who should I share my poem with first? Harry's last. Let's go with Monica. I should start with Monica. I thought it said I shouldn't start with Monica. I'm like, wait, I'm not allowed? Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know that I'm putting in the effort. Hi, Full. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the class... Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, Yeah, want to share a poem with me? Bears, I guess so. Alright, let's look at the poems. Okay. Yeah, yeah, cuter than I expected. Right, too. It did say so. And then Natsuki, she cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money and leave her food in her house, so she's a very fussy move often. But sometimes she loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. So her dad is like neglecting her. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of the malnutrition that is infuriating her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just looking on the bright side. Okay then, man. Couldn't, like... I guess in a way that Natsuki is kind of developed, like didn't have, but because of her dad developed. Oh, I guess no, she wouldn't have that because she doesn't want. It's not that she doesn't want to eat, that her dad doesn't feed her at all. So yeah, I guess she doesn't even have that. All right, never mind. She just doesn't get fed. What? Just feed your kids. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. She sounds very confident for someone that doesn't seem to be pretty good. Well, I wouldn't say I sound confident. It doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. He wasn't looking at me, confused. I formally glanced in my surroundings, but my burned eyes no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they just simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound is frantic, rattling, playing ticks in my ear. The room begins to crackle, closing on me. Air I breathe bites before my reaching lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. Swallowing my fears. I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Okay, yeah, we've gone over this freeform thing. I'm not sure how to put it. Okay, thoughts on the poem? I don't know how to feel. I mean, she's obviously trying to tell us something. Have to find out. Okay, let's start things off like that I like. First, Natsuki rereads the poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point in sharing in the first place? I could have wrote this doing other things. You, in fact, how I said I wanted to read your poems, then I had mind writing this then. I want to feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, how can it be comfortable sharing a poem if yours was really bad? You're supposed to show me some dumb poem that make me go ha. Then, well, it's great, but it's not too great to let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So sassy. Why? I didn't do anything. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Basically, though, that is what she's saying. Kirk. Natsuki's retard gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing to the world that you're all self-important. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. It's the opposite, Andre. I can't figure out what it is that or win or can't figure out if it's a win or a loss if that she likes my poem. In any case, can I read yours now right or find a guess? If only Monica will make only because Monica will make me if I don't. I've heard about this poem. Nexus had a shirt about eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Eagles can fly. Oh boy. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. You right though, you right. I liked it. Why is my character? Why are you lying? Give me an option. Give me a text speech. Don't lie to this poor girl. Alright. But we have already read over this. Oh, I see some. Yeah, I can skip all that text. Wait, we can skip all of this. Oh no! Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We've already seen that. Anyway, so whatever. Apparently, we already saw the poem and Yuri's text, so it's fine. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Whoa, there's a little more stressful than I expected, as if everyone's judging me for the mediocre abilities. But even when it's nice, the poem can stand up to their own in this literature club. After all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. Her eyes glance at Nuri and Natsuki. I generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I read in tantrum and watch for each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. But even is this like? Oh, this is when they're about to get in an argument. You say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki, desk in her hand. I guess it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. This symbolism or something. Yeah, they're just having a fight again. Nothing has really changed. Nothing has really changed. Excuse me. I haven't yet. Well, like my poom too, you know? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Didn't recognize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? What is that now? Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Full appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? You're full of yourself. Because I'm full. No. How was I full of myself? Because I'm full? And you're full of me? Yeah. Actually, that sounded really bad. I apologize. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything overly cutesy. You know what? Oh, okay, so this is the same thing. Natsuki, that's a little... Oh. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act and look like as you act, Sayuki. Me? Who's the one talking? You wanna be eagerly, bitch? Oh, eagerly. Sorry, that lifestyle, or was that emo? Someone with mental age of copperhead. See? Just saying this proves my point. Most people learn about themselves and graduate middle school, you know. I want poems and everything. Stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. I think your counterbalance of your toxic personality would be more depressing than acting cute. And the only cute thing here is how hard you try. Well, be careful. You might cut yourself in that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh, boy. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the heck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. We'll hear everything, don't you think? I'm sure his head over here is after you after this. Ah, suddenly Yuri turns towards me as she notices me standing here. Bull, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How do you get dragged to me? Oh. Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. No, last time I chose Natsuki and it turned out well. Last time I chose Natsuki and it turned out well. Last time I chose Natsuki and it turned out well. Last time I chose Natsuki and it turned out well. Oh, my FPS. Natsuki. Oh, okay. Yuri. Did Natsuki. Did Yuri. Did Natsuki. 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 Yuri. Natsuki. Okay. Hey, fool. Why don't we step outside for a bit, okay? Oh, my FPS went back to normal. Oh, man. Eeh. Not trying to get jump scared again. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. Well, maybe you should have thought about that before freaking killing off Sayori, huh? I mean, I commend you for getting me outside away from this so we could have a long time, but still, you know, thought about that, but you didn't. I just wish I would be able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against the others. You understand, right? Anyway, it makes sense if you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki's run out of the classroom. Crying. He quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, I guess they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri was rocking back and forth on her desk, her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. What is that look? Oh my goodness. I believe you. I had no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Well, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. Something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about the whole thing by tomorrow, completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. Keeps glancing at Monica. Can you go first, Monica? I'd like to stay here a bit longer. As president, I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you two to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility for today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. That's not... I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Full. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Well, Monica just put her foot down and said, heck no. Okay. Cool. Dazzle. I guess honestly it doesn't really matter at this point what we choose. It honestly doesn't. Wait a minute. Hold on. Secretive. Papa. Darn it. If only we get Dad or something. I want to see how she reacts to Dad. I have headphones on. Massacre. Giggle. Bastard. Doesn't matter what poem. I feel like it really doesn't matter what poem I hit at this point in the game. I'm gonna save actually, because things are getting heated. Oh shoot! Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Full. Ah, Yuri. Oh, I think she's glitched. Let me try to load the game. Oh. Or not. Okay, let me try to fix this. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay. Nope, she just glitched out like that. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure if it's me, but it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday still hangs over. Oh, yep, she fixed. There she is. Okay. Yuri glances over my shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at his desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. I've done nothing like that before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think this is usually like this. It's not me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you considered apologized. You don't have much to worry about. Even though I've been here only a couple days, I can tell you something was off yesterday. Maybe it was a little extra sensitive, but it wasn't our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. Oh. That's adorable. That's cute. Actually... Go. A far. Actually, I had already dedicated that, so there's no way you could be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, cool. I said those kinds of things, so frankly, they make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter when you're around, and sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri clearly is taken aback. Calmly, Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. Please, don't be mean. I didn't mean any of those things that I said. I'll do my best to try to stay under control from now on, so... What the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Oh, okay. I don't remember anything bad happening. You're a kind person who worries too much about the little things, you know? But I accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I'm always afraid that you secretly hated me or something like that. No, that's not it at all. I don't hate you. Ah. Well, it's kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Oh my goodness, Monica almost made me choke. On nothing but air. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about me or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. So what took you so long anyway? Ah. Well, my last period was study hall today. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, okay, yeah, we've gone over this. Practice piano. Gone over this. Okay, we've gone here. Okay. Oh, what did she just say? I won't let you down, Phil, Monica smiled sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean to give you any pressure or anything. Ah, don't worry. I was hoping I'd share it with you anyway. I guess I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already ran into the closet. Oh, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if we could spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Or I was supposed so. I didn't... Oh, well, I just skipped right over that tax. I didn't think I could say no after you gave that book to me. I haven't read it at all. I guess I needed to make sure Natsuki wasn't wanting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? Ah, in that case, I don't see any problem. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little too forceful, aren't I? Sorry. My heart won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have much more energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Morkov. So, ominous looking eye and the symbol of the front cover. Oh boy. It's basically a religious camp where turned into human a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the prison where the people were trapped was had this trait that turns them into killing machines and lust for blood. But the fallacy goes even worse. They start selectively breeding people and cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them. Oh, I might have gone a bit into a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Nothing about the limbs. That's a little dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah! You're not a fan of that sort of thing, fool. Wow, what was that voice just now? No, it's not that. I mean, I just can't... I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri was into those kind of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems completely different. All over the place right now, guys. So it's a kind of story. It kind of changes and challenges you to look for from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen because someone wants to be evil, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it'll be alright then. I feel like you should know I have this problem. When I let books, writing fuels my thought, my whole body gets... What did that say? Okay, didn't I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm also... I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. I mean, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started on the reading right. Oh. Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to, but what are you saying? Let's just get into the book. I quickly retrieve the book, putting it over my back. Oh yeah, that's fine. Let's sit there. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not what I wanted to do. Something I'm not very used to. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, tell me if I ended up distracting you. Alright. I open a book and start in the prologue. I understood what Yuri means about reading in company. I can feel her presence on my shoulder over I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, but maybe a little distracting, but it's a feeling of someone company. Okay, if I'm reading something, or like playing a game or anything, I can't have anyone looking over my shoulder. I don't know what it is. I guess it's kind of like a thing, like backseat driving or backseat gaming. I don't know. I just can't do it. I absolutely can't do it. I'll do it to other people, not on purpose, but like try to help and I'm not helping. But like I absolutely just can't do it, and I feel like that's how other people feel, so I try not to do it. It's just the most aggravating thing in the world to have someone looking over your shoulder while you're playing a game. It's just like shoo, I'm in my happy place, leave me, you know? Basically. It's a little distracting, but feeling somewhat comforting. It's very distracting for me. Yuri turns, is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Oh, I was bathing in the warmth of your body. What the heck? Okay. Yuri, don't apologize a lot, do you? I do? I mean, I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, there's nothing to... Oof. I slide my desk against Yuri's and hold the book more closely between them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. We each lean a bit towards each other, our shoulders touching. It feels like I lift my arm in a way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. They're getting all snuggly. I guess it makes it for kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Aww. Yuri takes her left arm and slides the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, slide the book. That's the way. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I side. But holding it like this, we're humbled even closer together than before, actually kind of distracting me. I can feel her, the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for it. I glance over Yuri's face again, our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not to use reading it either, are you? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. What was that? Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turned it in my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page feels like more of a intermediate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side underneath her own thumb. Hey Yuri, might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit about you a little bit. What is that eye? Oh man, that's something. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was thinking how she second guesses things and says things like, that's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't get that far yet. But I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri began finishing a little ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and rushes out of the classroom. What on earth are you talking about? Fool? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure she didn't do anything after Oh no. Wait, what? Oh no, nothing. Ah, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just sometimes... oh, what the... eyes, dude. Eyes. I don't know if it's a game. Eyes. I don't know what's going on. Yuri does this sometimes. It's nothing to be alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, should we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she'll be back. She might be... Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Oh, she's kidding. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. Make sure that me left a note that I left the book and then I slip it in my bag. Who should I share my poem first? First, Monica. Hey again, fool. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. There, point gate. Well, here you go. Give Monica. Alright. Great job, fool. I was going in my head a while after reading it. Okay. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, when it always counts to put in some effort. Haha, that's not really fair. I guess it worked anyway. No, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. Is that just me hearing that noise, or no? I'm going crazy playing this game, actually. Like, boy, you don't understand. It's wild. I didn't mean like a bad thing, though, or anything. Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends most of her time in her own head, and it's probably too much interesting for her. That's why it makes me happy when I treat her with a lot of kindness. But I think she's being indulged like that. You must be really starting to get some social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little bit earlier. I think she just gets too stumbled and ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We were just starting to share our poems with each other. Eh? Already? Sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, I want you to read my poem now. Right, let's read. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless symphony of meaningless noise. Noise won't stop. Vibrant, glowing... Oh my. Speaking speech, found sign, colon, tangent, like playing a keyboard on a... What the heck? I can't even read that word. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Delete her. Okay. What's that all about? What? Sorry, that was kind of abstract. I was just trying to, never mind. No point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll feel faced with a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh boy. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So if you guys want to find out what happens in the next episode, make sure you hit the like button down below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I just need to take a break. My eyes need a break. It's woo! But yeah. you guys in the next episode. FullMetalMaster out.